Thank you, man. Thank you. Hi, everybody. How we doing? All right. Welcome to the first one. It's amazing. So real quick, let's give a round of applause to them real quick for a minute. Get it going. Yeah. How's the energy live? Good? All right. Awesome. Are we good? All right, so we're going to start off. What I want to talk, my name is Wilson, like the volleyball. Yes, like the volleyball. So let's get it out of our systems real quick. On three, we're all going to say, Wilson. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wilson. Perfect. Today, I want to talk to you about human emotional relationships and how they affect us. First things first, we got to know ourselves, right? That's the hardest thing to do, is know ourselves. Why? Because we have to be truthful to ourselves. So the hard part is really understanding what we need out of life and what we want, how we see each other or how we see ourselves in the future. That's the first thing. Next thing, there are 8 common denominators, 8 of them, to all human beings. If you're a human being and you have the capacity to understand what's going on, there are 8 common denominators. Anybody have an idea on one? And don't say I hate Trump. Just kidding. Anybody? Love? Connections. Good. That's on the same basis. Basic human emotions. Right? So, for example, joy. I'm sure you've seen the guy on Beach Street drumming away, loving life. Fear, surprise, trust. And trust is something that we only give to the people that we love in terms of a love connection, but overall relationships. Sadness, anger, disgust, and anticipation. Real quick, shout out to my puppies. That's Ginger and Guinness. I love them very much. But quick show of hands, and I want you to say aye. How many of you guys have felt this one time before? Come on, everybody. Come on, any participation. Everybody put your hands up, right? Everybody should have their hands up. I want everybody's hands up real quick. Everybody's hands up. Because all of you guys have felt this before. And what does that mean to us? We shouldn't feel alone. We shouldn't feel alone. It doesn't matter if we're here in a 250 audience or China or whatever. It doesn't matter. There's something that we can connect to. The only thing are the references that get us to that emotion, right? And that's the storytelling that we love. 2, relationship breakdown. Everything that we do, we have goals in life, yes? And our daily activities are towards those goals. But in that daily activity, we deal with people, right? And those are the relationships that we have to make, and we have to obviously, somebody help me. Cultivate, yes, very good. Real quick, Jersey to Florida. So this is how the mental shift happened and how I started understanding. I moved from Jersey to Florida about 10 months ago. In Jersey, 10 months ago, real quick, I understood that 1 was the loneliest number. In Jersey, I was all about money. I was all about how do I make my incomes meet? How do I make that happen? Money, 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 money. That's what it was, right? When I came down, I knew that 1 is the loneliest number, so I had no friends. So what I started understanding was that I needed to make connections, genuine connections, and that's what I started doing. So I came down, I joined a Ormond Chamber, Ormond Chamber, B&I, any groups with business or entrepreneurship, and I actually met this one gentleman, and what I started doing was making connections based on these common denominators. This gentleman, his name is Matt. One of the meetings he had said, hey, I'm a football coach, my son's playing, anybody want to come support? I used to play football. I like football. I have a camera, I have a video. So I was like, you know what, Matt? Absolutely, I'm coming to support. Took pictures, I took videos, I hung out with the kids, I interacted. I had a genuine interaction and a genuine emotional connection with these people, and I continued making a relationship. So what I did is I handed this product over for nothing, because that's what I wanted to do. But what did that do? That validated who I was as a person, right? It validated the trust that he had for me, and it also validated the product and service. So once that happened, not only did he validate himself, or he validated myself in terms of who I was, he started validating to other people inside the groups, parents, kids, all that stuff. So what ultimately happened was, obviously, I started hanging out with more people. I genuinely started listening to things that interested me that people were saying, and I took genuine interest in it. As you can see, we went out, we hung out. Those are the best 3 friends anybody could have, okay? And so what I started doing was really creating genuine relationships based on things that I knew about myself. And then ultimately made those decisions to let people in or interact with these individuals. What were the results? Obviously, as you can see, they were all positive. Financially, socially, and my happiness. Whatever my happiness is and what I understand, all of that was affected in a positive manner. Unfortunately, I didn't put liquor consumption either, because that sort of was there too. But so what I want you guys to know and leave with are genuine relationships are the key, right? The key in terms of what life has to offer, right? And I'm sure you guys understand this because we all have best friends. We all have people that support us, right? So the other thing too is, one, you have to know yourself. Know yourself is the hardest part. Be truthful. Just because you talk to yourself doesn't mean you're crazy. Look at the current relationships that you have, right? Now, can you tweak them in any sort of way? Is it you? Is it them? Is it something that you could tweak to ultimately get a bigger positive impact? And 3, create more genuine relationships, right? So people here, like, we might not know each other, everybody here, but there's something in common, right? We have something in common. The best part about figuring that out is the storyline that we share with people. So the last thing, genuine relationships are awesome. Thank you very much, Wilson Kowaleski.